Will be 27 next Sunday, coincidentally. And I'm curious. Happy birthday, by the way. Woohoo. I'm curious to know which jobs you think will be kept in the next 2 to 3 years as AI takes over. I'm a consultant at a consulting firm in the UK, focusing on tech implementations and operating modeling. I sometimes question where the job market will be heading, how to plan my career, and if I'm in the right place to be valuable in the future market. Non-career advice. Many thanks. Happy birthday again. Yeah, this is a tough one. And again, there's a new thing that just launched today called Manus. It's a AI agent that basically does everything. People are tired of me talking about AI, but I stress this. The pace of change is all that matters in life. And the pace of change for AI and development is shocking. It is alarming. So I like the way you think. There are things coming that are quite intimidating. So make sure you can stay ahead of the curve and not be replaced by these AI agents, because they will change a lot of things happening right now. Actually, there's one story about this new AI agent called Manus, and he's looking to analyze like 10 or 20 different resumes. And this thing does it for him in minutes, and also analyze their background and scrapes the web for all the information. It's basically, Manus has completely made HR departments redundant. So, not to be alarming, check it out. I'll make a post about it later on Patreon too. Shout out to Sanjay as well. Made me aware of Manus, McManus, if there's any McManuses out there. Anyhow, let's get into your question. So, where are we? Now, the good news is, and I did make a post about consultants, I think yesterday or the day before, that Doge is ripping out consultants like Booz Allen, massive consulting firm. 98% of their revenue comes from government contracts, 98%. And they had a big focus on things like DEI, and that's all going away. So make sure you're in a space that is in demand and not in jeopardy. And not dependent on government contracts if a government is kind of rationalizing stuff too. So let's get into some of these things. The first part of this is UK firms like Deloitte says much of the work done by consultants will be tech upgrades. Businesses need to really start enhancing how they use technology and AI to survive and have an edge in the future. And, physical AI can't install physical systems or workflows. This requires face-to-face human stuff. It's troubleshooting. It's messy. And yeah, AI will not be able to do that. It might be able to help map out what the future org looks like, or the technology stack, or whatever, but you will still need to be there for that. Now, in terms of growth as well, UK consulting is supposedly going to grow 8% every year, 5 to 7% annually at least through 2028. So there will be growth still. In terms of how you need to think about AI trainers and AI deployment, e.g. agents. How can you take a department within an organization and help them embrace AI agents? So instead of a HR department that has 20 people, maybe it has 2 people. But those 2 people leverage AI agents like they would a team of 10 staff, for example. That's where you need to position yourself. And that could be quite powerful. And also, AI-related jobs are huge. There's a funny joke going around, and that is, if you go into any job, you say, oh, I know AI, boom, you get hired. That's it. So study AI, study agents. The space is changing every week. And yes, position yourself around that third bullet. That's what I would do. And for those of you who are in jobs that require that, the messy stuff, the hands-on stuff, the skilled trades, you'll all be fine. But if you're in something like you need to check 20 different resumes and find the best candidate, that's now all done by AI. Remember that. So thank you for the question, and happy birthday once again.